Hello everyone, and this is What If Deku had Solo Leveling Part 6. So, let's continue. Deku, after clearing the gate, he was going back home, only to find that Bakugo's dad is basically drunk. Deku asking Mitsuki, and Mitsuki, is he drunk? Yes, he is. Why is that? He usually never drank beer or even wine. So did something good happen? Or is it the opposite? Oh no, don't misunderstand. It's nothing bad. Today just was the anniversary for his company. So he was just thrown into a party and got drunk. Oh, it was a party. Okay. And just as Deku walked past Bakugo's dad and to go into his room, Bakugo's dad stopped Deku and said, "Hey, Katsuki, bring me one wine. Come on, there should be some in the fridge. Come on, give me. Deku, hearing this, would stop at his place and look at Bakugo, realizing that Bakugo is almost at his limit. And by that, I mean Bakugo is about to explode in rage. Deku immediately walking over to Bakugo and whispering, "Hey, calm down, Katsuki, calm down. You don't have to explode here. I'll help you get it. Just calm down, alright? Relax." Deku walking over to the kitchen and grabbing a bottle of red wine. Actually, no. Deku grabbed sake instead of red wine. Him walking over to Bakugo's dad and giving him a drink. Or should I say, pouring him a glass. And to Deku's surprise, Bakugo's dad is actually telling Deku to drink that bottle of wine. Him pointing at the bottle of red wine on the counter. To which Deku, wanting to just please Bakugo's dad and be done with it, he walked over to the counter, grabbed the bottle of red wine, and just drank the entire bottle. This, of course, surprising everyone. With a window popping up saying, "Alarm! A harmful substance has been detected. Buff! Cure poisons. Effect is healing you." With another window popping up saying, 3, 2, 1. Cure poison has been completed. Deku putting down the empty bottle that he just drank from, he would walk towards his room, while thinking, "Oh yeah, this reminds me. The rewards that the system gave me when I first woke up, I just overlooked it, did I? I should really give it a read. Can I still check it?" With Deku arriving in his room, he would have found those quest rewards that he was talking about. Them being the quest rewards for completing the secret quest, Courage of the Weak. And since I'm too lazy to read all of them, those two windows will be on the screen, so you just have to read it if you want to. If you don't want to read it, here's a summary. Deku can regenerate his lost limbs. Along with all diseases, poisons, and status effect being cured, he can also increase his regeneration ability by sleeping. Deku, now realizing that he is immune to all poisons, he took out Rasaka's venom from his inventory and basically drank it, attaining 2 effects, or should I say 1 effect and 1 debuff. The effect being minus 20% physical damage taken, with the debuff being minus 35 strength. But after drinking Rasaka's venom, 3 windows would pop up, the first one being, "A harmful substance has been detected in your body." The second being, 3, 2, 1, "Cure poison has been completed." With the third one being, "Item, Rasaka's venom's effect, weakened muscles, is fading." By the way, weakened muscles is the name for the debuff which decreases Deku's strength stat by 35. Now, after drinking Rasaka's venom, Deku would hear the door being knocked, him walking over and opening the door to find Bakugo standing in front of it saying, "Hey, you free tomorrow morning?" Let me check. Yes, why? Good, then tomorrow morning, Takoba Beach. Meet me there. We're training. Okay. Wait, don't you have school? Tomorrow is Saturday. Oh, alright then. With Bakugo walking away, Deku would start to close the door. However, just as he was about to finish closing the door, he would have heard Bakugo saying, "Hey, Izuku, don't be late." Deku finishing closing the door and thinking, Izuku. Never thought he's gonna call me that again. Well, maybe because I dropped the Kachan thing. Oh well, maybe I should go sleep now. Wait, since I'm training with Katsuki tomorrow, that means you're definitely gonna spar at least once, right? Oh crap, I don't know how to fight humans without any weapons. The only thing I know is how to kill monsters. Even if I can kill them, I was using my dagger, Rasaka's Fang. But since we're sparring, there's no way that he's gonna let me use a weapon. Oh no, I have to research on how to fight now. Deku immediately going to his computer and researching on how to do martial arts, which went on until it was 12 o'clock. Actually no, let's say it is 1 AM. With Deku going to sleep at 1 AM after researching, he would wake up at, let's say, 9 AM or even 10. Deku, after eating breakfast, brushing his teeth, changing his clothes, yada yada yada, he would start jogging towards Takoba Beach. And when he arrived, he would see Bakugo already training by himself on the beach, along with a skinny man with yellow hair. Bakugo seeing Deku, he would have yelled, "Oi, Izuku, you're late!" Deku walking down the stairs and towards Bakugo, he would say, "First of all, it is only 11 AM, so it's still morning. Second of all, you never actually specifically said when in the morning, so technically, I'm not late. And third of all, who's that?" Deku pointing at the skinny man with yellow hair. "Who, you and I both know, it's All Might." Bakugo saying, "Ignore him, he's my friend, or you can say, my coach." Ah, wait, you have a friend? Yeah, I have a friend. You got a problem? No, I'm just surprised that you have a friend with your personality. But I guess since you did change, it's not that hard. Hold on a second. You said he was your coach? Yeah, he's basically the one who is training me and or teaching me how to use my quirk. Huh. Neat. So, how are we gonna train? Well, at first, I wanted to see how strong and how much stamina you have by doing tests. However, screw it. Let's just spar right here, right now. So if you want to do some warm-up, do it right now because I'm not gonna wait for you. Deku thinking, I knew it, we are gonna spar. Good thing I did my research. Deku shaking his head, he would say, nah, let's just get it over with. Bakugo smirking and saying, oh, confident I see. Well, let me wipe that off your face! Bakugo extending out his right arm and firing an explosion at Deku without using One for All, which Deku was able to dodge fairly easily. With Bakugo continuing to be on the offensive, Deku would be on the defensive and dodging out the way, him trying to find a pattern in Bakugo's attack, and attacks. Which he did, which was whenever Bakugo stopped an attack again, he would always use his right hand to either throw an explosion or punch Deku, which mostly is only explosions. So when Bakugo stopped and attacked Deku again, Deku would have sidestepped to his left, using his left hand to push Bakugo's right hand out of the way. Deku would use his right to punch Bakugo in the face, this surprising Bakugo, as Deku would use his left hand and punch Bakugo in the liver. After that, Deku grabbed Bakugo by his neck and knee Bakugo in the stomach. And only using these 3 attacks, Bakugo now is on the ground, breathing heavily. Deku, standing in front of Bakugo and extending out his hand, he would say, "Katsuki, you alright?"
How did you do that?
Did you really think that I was dodging out of the way because I was scared? Let me tell you, no, I was not. I was dodging out of the way to see if there is a pattern to your attacks, which there is, so I took advantage of it, and you know what happened next. Bakugo grabbing onto Deku's arm under his hand, he, with the help of Deku, would get back up saying,
A pattern you say? What was that?
When you stop and attack again, your first attack will always be your right arm and/or your right hand. Bakugo saying,
Right. Round 2. How about it?
"Are you sure you don't need to rest?"
Rest? Why would I need rest when I'm fighting you, Izuku? This time, I'll stop holding back and go all out, so you better do the same.
Sure, if you say so. With Deku walking back a bit, he would start to basically notice that there are small explosions around Bakugo's entire body. Bakugo saying,
King of Explosions. Dynamite mode!
As Bakugo's body would start to basically release smoke, along with having his skin turning a bit orange. And with the sound of an explosion, the second round of sparring between Deku and Bakugo would begin. It being vastly different, since in this round, Bakugo and Deku are both fighting at a faster rate, along with Bakugo's explosions being a lot stronger, since it is being enhanced by One For All. By the way, this King of Explosions Dynamite mode is basically 10% One For All Full Cow. But instead of being on Deku, it is on Bakugo, its lightning being explosions, and its green aura being an orange aura. As for the sparring between Bakugo and Deku, it's basically like this. Bakugo, while he is in Dynamite mode, his speed is almost equal, if not a bit faster than Deku. So Deku, wanting to get an edge over Bakugo, he would have activated his skill, Sprint, which increases his movement speeds by 30%. And using this and their environment, Deku would start to run around Bakugo to try and distract him while kicking up some sand. Bakugo being distracted by the sand that was kicked up when Deku ran around him, he would not notice Deku standing behind him and was attacked by him. However, when Deku actually touched Bakugo, his skin would explode, and by his I mean Bakugo. This surprising Deku, as he would have been sent flying back. Bakugo turning around and saying,
You should already know this, Izuku. Right now, my entire body is filled with sweat, which I can turn into explosions. If you hit me or touch me, you'll get exploded on the spot. So come on, try me.
Deku thinking,
I didn't think I'll have to use this early, but there's no harm trying a new skill. With Deku activating the skill Bloodlust. With Bakugo being affected by this skill, his stats, all of his stats, would have been deducted by half. And just as Deku activated Bloodlust, he rushed in and was about to punch Bakugo in the face. Bakugo, seeing this, he would try to retaliate using his right hand and firing an explosion. However, just as they were about to, clash, All Might yelled for both of them to stop, which they somehow did, with Deku's punch stopping inches from Bakugo's face. Bakugo would have deactivated his dynamite mode. With Bakugo asking All Might why he stopped them, Deku would have walked over to his phone since he heard that there's someone calling him. Or should I say he just heard his phone ringing. Him picking up his phone only to find that it is actually Momo Yaoyorozu who called him, her asking if Deku is free, which he is. Him saying yes, she would tell Deku to meet her at around maybe 2 p.m. Her giving Deku a location. After that, Deku hung up and told Bakugo and All Might that he had something to do, has something to do, so he's going to leave right now. Bakugo saying, "Hey, Izuku, you better continue to get stronger, because this time it may be a draw, but next time it won't be." Huh, a draw? What do you mean, Katsuki? I won twice. Even if the second one is a draw, I still won. The first one doesn't count. I was warming up. Sure, you are warming up. Yes. Hey, I can hear sarcasm. What? Of course not. You heard wrong. With that, Deku walked up the stairs and left Takuba Beach, with Bakugo asking, "Hey All Might, what do you think about Izuku?" Izuku Midoriya, was it? Yeah. Young Midoriya's strength and speed are both quite impressive. To think that he was able to match you in speed and strength when you're in your dynamite mode, which was 10% of one for all, am I right? Yeah, it is 10%. That was quite surprising. But that technique he used at the end of the second sparring, what was that? I don't know what that was, but I did feel like my entire body was weaker. Fascinating. Bakugo thinking, Izuku, you used to be so weak, always looking up to me. But now, after you became a hunter, you changed. You became more confident and a lot more powerful. How did you do it? Can entering a gate really change you that much? Now, we'll cut over to the next day in the morning, where Bakugo and Deku are basically jogging around the city. Deku saying, "Hey, Katsuki." Yeah? Hypothetically, if someone were to give you 2.5 million USD, what would you do? Huh? What kind of question is that, Izuku? Hypothetically, just answer it. I don't know. Maybe buy a car, or a house, a new house, or maybe even get some hero equipment. Okay, then how about the leftovers? Leftovers? Haven't really thought about that yet. But why are you asking me this? Are you saying you're about to get 2.5 million USD? Hey, Deku, wait, come back! With Deku leaving Bakugo in the dust, Bakugo thinking, this bastard, where did he get so much stamina? Wait, did I just call him Deku? Well, doesn't matter. I can call him whatever I want. I could even call him Crybaby if I really want to, even though it won't fit him anymore. Now, Deku, while he was quote-unquote jogging, he was flashing back to the day before. More specifically, his meeting with Momo Yaoyorozu. It's basically going like this. Deku arriving inside a restaurant and sitting in front of Momo. With Momo getting straight to the point, she told Deku that she wants to become a guild master, and to do that, she needs to participate in a raid at least 20 times. Her continuing to tell Deku that she wants to create an attack team and or a raid team to accomplish the goal of clearing 20 gates, along with wanting Deku to be in that raid team. Deku, after giving it some thought, he asks Momo if this creating a guild thing is related to the Yaoyorozu company, to which Momo nods, saying that she is creating a guild so that the Yaoyorozu company can be self-sufficient. Deku asking, so what do I get out of joining? Momo taking out a file and giving it to Deku, saying this. Deku, seeing the context of the file, he thought, a 2.5 million USD building for just clearing 20 gates? That's a lot. What should I do? It's 2.5 million USD. Normally there's no reason to refuse, but since nobody has heard of a hunter that can grow stronger and level up, I am unique even among the reawakened. So, Deku saying, I have one condition. Momo saying, which is, you and me. Only the two of us will go in. No one else. Sir, if I'm not mistaken, are you saying that we have to clear C-rank dungeons by ourselves? Yes, you understood perfectly. But to enter a C-rank gate, there must be at least 10 members. Well, if we offer a reward just for filling up the head count, there will definitely be people lining up. But isn't that too dangerous? Are you doubting my abilities after seeing the fact that I defeated a C-rank boss by myself? No, it's just... Think about it this way. If we successfully cleared 20 C-rank gates without any casualties, wouldn't that increase our fame when you finally created a guild? Now that I think about it this way, I get it. Right, I'll go recruit our teammates. As the flashback would have ended, with Deku stopping his jogging and thinking, even though I said that, am I really strong enough to take on a C-rank gate by myself? Wait, what happened to Katsuki? I thought he was right next to me. Huh? Deku, looking at the window which is on the screen right now, he would say, why is it recording even after I finish the goal? Well, since I'm waiting for Katsuki, I might as well finish filling it up. As about 20 minutes later, Deku did 2 times the push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. Basically 200. And finding out that it is not going above 200. Deku, wanting to finish the running as well, he would start running again, not noticing that Bakugo just caught up to him. Now, we'll cut over to somewhere else in Japan, with Shoto Todoroki finished clearing a gate. He is going back into his car and is driving back home, or should I say being driven back home, as that was when Todoroki's phone would start to ring. Him picking up the phone only to be informed that his brother, Natsuo Todoroki, was killed inside a dungeon, and or just
died inside dungeon, along with being informed that Nasuo's teammates are all dead. The only survivors are, well, two fillers who are a D rank and an E rank. Todoroki saying, "Send me the information on those two survivors. Also, is Endeavor doing anything about this situation?" Yes, I'll send him right away. As for Endeavor, no, I believe he's not doing anything about this situation. Thank you. And as Todoroki hung up, the information on those two survivors, aka Momo and Deku, would have been sent to Todoroki's phone. Todoroki, after seeing their names and faces, he would start to freeze his entire phone, him saying, "That bastard. If he doesn't even care about us, why should he be even called our father? D-rank hunter Momo Yaoyorozu and E-rank hunter Izuku Midoriya. You are both dead for trapping and killing my brother." As Todoroki would have crushed his phone. And speaking of Deku, after completing the goals to fold, the daily quest turned into a hidden quest, with the third reward of the daily quest changing from random box to either blessed random box or cursed random box, which of course Deku picked the blessed random box. As a result, he got an S rank item, which is a key, called Demon Castle's Key. Deku, after arriving at the designated location, which let's just call it All Might Tower. Actually no, All Might Statue, yeah. Deku went to the All Might statue and used the key. Just as he did, Deku, in his own eyes, would see the entire area being lit on fire, with a portal appearing in front of the statue. Deku would see a three-headed hound walking out of the portal, with its name being Hell's Gatekeeper, CERBERUS. Deku thinking, from now on, I have to clear C-rank gates with Yaoyorozu, so I must know my current strength. If I give up just because I'm scared of a monster like this, I can't become stronger. And I will become stronger and level up even more. With Deku taking out Rasaka's Fang, the battle between Deku and Hell's Gatekeeper, CERBERUS, would begin. And since CERBERUS is a hound, Deku's title, Wolf Slayer, is activating. Along with Deku activating Sprint, he is attacking CERBERUS using fast and powerful strikes. But realizing that CERBERUS' skin is strong, or should I say tougher than Deku thought, Deku is trying to use Bloodlust to, lower all stats of CERBERUS. However, a window popped up saying that the enemy's resistance is too high and the effect was cancelled. This surprising Deku, since he didn't think that the effects of skills can be cancelled, with his attacks having little to none effect, even with the title's buff, which by the way increases Deku's stats by 40% when he is facing a beast-type monster. Deku is certain that this dungeon, along with every single monster in it, this includes CERBERUS, are all S rank, just like the Demon Castle's key. Just then, two windows would pop up saying, "Alarm! Hell's Gatekeeper, CERBERUS, is using skill, Wrath. Alarm! Wrath will last for 3 minutes. CERBERUS' stats will be doubled." Right after Deku finished reading the window, Cerberus rushed towards Deku. Deku having to jump up and trying to stab Rasaka's fang into one of Cerberus's head. He did so. However, it was proved to be ineffective, as another one of Cerberus's head would, well, basically turn towards Deku and bite down on his left shoulder, it swinging its head and sending Deku flying away, with Deku losing most of his health instantly. A window would pop up saying, "Alarm, your health is below 30%. Skill, Perseverance will activate. Damage taken will be reduced by 50%. Deku thinking, the system tells me the gap between me and my enemy. Continuous warnings. Even in a dire situation, it will help as much as possible to make sure the player does not die, because it is problematic for the player Izuku Midoriya to die. I can do this. This is different from a normal reawakening. If I became someone's avatar due to the system, all I can do is to exceed that person's expectations. And to do that, it's simple. Devour the system." Deku saying, "Status recovery. Except," as Deku, now being fully healed and having a bigger ambition, he dashed towards Cerberus, grabbing onto the head which is to his far left and twisting it 360 degrees. Next, Deku landed on the ground, grabbing onto Rasaka's fang, which landed there when Deku was sent flying away. Him jumping towards the head which was in the middle, stabbing Rasaka's fang into that Cerberus head. Deku twisted Rasaka's fang and dragged it across the face of that head, then jumping away and landed on top of the last head, with Deku simply jamming the blade in between the eyes of Cerberus's last head, with Cerberus landing on the ground and Deku removing Rasaka's fang from Cerberus's head. A window popped up saying, "Alarm, you have slain Hell's Gatekeeper, Cerberus," along with another one appearing saying, "Alarm, you leveled up," for 4 times. Now, just as Deku slain Cerberus, a door would have appeared right underneath the All Might statue, with Deku saying, "Now that I've realized what my level is compared to this dungeon, I now know that if I enter the Demon Castle, I will die. I will return once I've become stronger." With Deku leaving, he opened his inventory to find 3 new items: Warden's Necklace, Castle Door Key, and Cerberus's Fang. For more information, please look at the screen, as I believe that this will be a good place to end this part. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a nice day.